Basic advertising. So once again, I'm not an expert, but I've learned a few key things about at least doing some ads for board games, and it does help generate a reaction and build a bit of an audience at least. So my recommendation would be three things. So the first is to use visuals as the primary attention grabber over text. Second would be talk to people in person as much as possible. And then also try and do cross promotions with people such as like reviewers and influencers in the industry. Okay, so yes, so in terms of your visuals, people at the moment, at least through social media and in posters at conventions and things, just really react really well if there's just a big attention-grabbing image and often with no text on it at all. So if you're doing promotion for a game like Virtual Reef Diver, you can put up a picture of the reef, and then people go, or like a turtle or something, and people go, oh, that's really cute, like what is this about? And then you go, we're making a game, like learn about the reef and stuff like that. And that sounds a bit flippant, but like it's a good step to getting out there and seeing what people react to in your target audience. And what is a target audience? Well, I'm still personally learning about that quite a bit, and it's not necessarily the focus of the series of videos, but if you have a bit of a think about what kinds of people might be attracted to your game, be they like other scientists or like students or marine scientists or something like that, or people like going to the beach, then you can craft your message in a way that talks directly to them. Don't be afraid to go very specific with your advertising as well in terms of what you say, because it's much harder to talk to a million people and sound appealing than it is to talk to 10 people and sound appealing, if they're the right people. Yes, that would be my general piece of advice about doing just basic advertising stuff. So next up was talk to people as much as you can in person. So this is more about the process of developing a message about your game and how to discuss it, both in text and in video and things like that. Because the more that you can see people's reactions in person, the more you can figure out like, oh, okay, like when I say this particular thing, people don't really react, so they go, oh, okay, yeah, that sounds great, and then walk away. That's in a convention setting, not like obviously like at lunch or something. That would be a bit weird. And you can find out what makes people go, oh, okay, like how does that work, or like what is that thing related to that game? And generally those are the messages that you want to put in your advertising materials, because obviously they're attention grabbing and people like hearing them. So for example with this, I could say it's a it's like a knowledge checking memory game, and a lot of people wouldn't react to that. But if I was like, it's a Great Barrier Reef game where you collect organisms, and it's it's directly based on research at QUT. Even though my delivery just then was terrible, like that's a few things that we've found in the past, like grab people and go like, oh, what? Like a university making games? What is that? And want to ask follow-up questions. So just getting that hook and getting them interested in learning more is the first step. And the final thing, I think that about sums it up. So yeah, you just have to try and find ways to just grab people's attention, and then double check if you're grabbing attention is what I would recommend there. So thanks for watching this. If you have any feedback or suggestions or questions, please leave them in the comments, and yeah, as ever, good luck.